All right. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hopping on. We are live in Puerto Morelos, Quintana Roo, Mexico. Happy to have you here on this live stream on a Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Central Time. That's what time it is here, 8 p.m. with a temperature of 23 Celsius. Oh my God, it's freezing. Oh, not as cold as Alberta, apparently, and some places in Canada that are getting a blizzard. No blizzard here. Maybe some sand blowing out on the ocean, on the beach. I did go for a bike ride today, which was pretty nice. I was happy to get out of the house for a while. I've been cooped up in here working away for the last few days. We didn't even go to our Aquafit today because it was cold for us. We got a northern norte blowing in here. Oh, it's been a little bit chilly. Well, let's check the volume. Can you let me know how the volume is, babe? How's the sound? Tinny? Using the correct microphone. Get some feedback. Had to turn on the fan here. It's getting hot in here. Cool outside, only 23. Oh, there we go. Sounds like the volume is okay. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Thanks for hopping on, Mr. Magic Crate. Hope you can hear me well. Perfecto. Excelente. Yeah, now I got in the habit of like triple checking this microphone. Jennifer's out there working right now. I don't think she's listening to me. I got no feedback from the wife whatsoever. None. So now I always double, triple check everything, just like I'm working in the kitchen, make sure everything's turned off. And I got a message on this crazy streaming app saying that it was high volume and there could be lag and errors and whatever. So we'll see. Looks good on my end right now, anyway. Yeah, well, she's on. She's working on a British Columbia time. So right now in British Columbia, it's only. Well, it's just 5 o'clock. So she's supposed to be done at 8 o'clock our time. So, but I see she's working late because I got it's 5 after 8 here already. She's supposed to be done at 8. So yeah, she's on British Columbia time, 3 hours difference, or 3 hours behind us there. So she gets to start a lot later, which she's not really too keen on. I mean, once she gets settled in her new position and she can start working at 11 o'clock, will be okay. But 12 o'clock is kind of pushing the envelope. She doesn't mind 11 because then she can do her aquafit and, have her morning to herself and whatnot. But by noon, I mean, she's ready to go to work by 11, I should say. So noon's a little bit late. So, and then working till 8 o'clock at night, our time. So So I was busy here working all day, and I'm like, I got to get out. So, oh, okay, yeah, they're 3 hours behind us too. So yeah, 5 o'clock there. Cool. So I dropped some longer videos. We'll see how that goes. I just want to try to keep my content as real and natural as possible. And some people like the longer videos. So for the people who really like the longer videos, like on my analytics in my back office, most people are watching my content with a television. So if they're sitting on the couch watching YouTube with on television, chances are that they want a little bit longer of a content than 10, 15 minutes. So, and then I wanted to keep it as natural and as real as possible, right? So hence why the longer videos. So I'm going to do that once in a while. Like not every video is going to be an hour long, but I think once a week we'll drop a longer video. So, and I'm going to start doing videos in the background here. I had one for today, but I'm just like, well, you know what? It's already been a live stream and I wanted to drop it as a video. So I said, heck with it. I just dropped it as a video the other day. So that's the one that dropped. So I was going to play it in the background here, but I thought, heck with it. People can go watch it. It's on my channel. It's under an hour. It's 59 minutes. Might as well be an hour, but I think it gives people a real perspective of what it's like here, walking around and biking and, just living here, right? Versus a 15-minute clip that's all edited down and, showing you all the fluff, or a 10, 20-minute clip showing you all the fluff, right? So, she was reading, they had her reading a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, she really didn't, well, I guess technically she worked, but didn't really accomplish much other than maybe learned a little bit. But they're super busy at her new job. Like they just took on a whole bunch of clients, so they're like on fire, I guess. So they have nobody to train right now, like anybody to do the training. So she's kind of in limbo a little bit. So onboarding, I don't know what that is. I'm confused by that statement. I'm sorry. Like snowboarding? Wakeboarding, maybe? Maybe wakeboarding. All aboard? I take it you're a teacher. Getting tired of the students' BS. Yeah. So that's it. Oh, I have been on board. Is that a clap sign on board? Oh, maybe that's what you're talking about. Oh God, I don't miss school at all. And I'm very thankful I'm not a teacher. Oh my God, I couldn't deal with the younger generation. God help you. So, hallelujah. The kids are out. Oh, okay, onboarding. Well, what the heck do I know? I've never heard of that before. That's a new terminology for me. New terminology for me, man. Yeah, I bet. I bet. They really, in my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. is that they really need to change the curriculum for students, because it's been the same for the last how many decades. Like, it's just, yeah, it's time for a complete overhaul of the curriculum. There's so much crap that they're teaching these kids that is totally useless to them. Like, I think they should teach the kids life learning skills like accounting, how to deal with money, real life skills, how to knit, how to sew, how to survive in the real world, how to have real life skills, cooking and woodwork and stuff like that. All this other crap, you know, obviously you do need some of the other crap a little bit, but I think they really should go to more of real life learning to teach the kids to be ready for the real world, and teach the kids that not everything is going to be handed to you on a silver platter. You know, nobody handed me nothing, that's for sure. I worked from the time I was 13 years old. So I'm just glad I'm not in school, and I'm glad I'm not a teacher, I'll tell you that. So thank God. Thank God. I had a lot of fun in school though when I went. School was a lot different back then when I went to school, though, back in the 80s compared to what it is now. Life's a lot different compared to what it was back then. Everybody so gets their feelings hurt very easily and gets upset and flies off the handle. And yeah, it's a crazy, mixed up world we're living in. Oh, well, I've been trying to avoid uh, confrontation and trying to avoid the BS that's going on in the world as much as possible, and trying to be as compassionate, forgiving, and just an all around decent human being. I mean, everybody struggles with that a little bit, I think, for sure. But I think for my own inner peace, to block out, all the garbage that's out there in the world, and then I don't get triggered by nothing really. Like, I'm Gen X, so I don't get triggered. I don't see a post on social media and be like, oh, I got a keyboard warrior type person. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have done it before 100%, but I'm not that person that's like, gets triggered by comments online and whatnot. I have no problem if I see something I disagree with or whatever. I can scroll on by without having to give my 2 cents, quite easily. So, but I do like to help online as much as possible. Like, I see people asking for, realtors or whatever. What's the beach like, or anything, whatever it may be. With especially, I'm in a lot of Mexican, groups here in Mexico, Mexican groups or whatever you want to call it. So I'm in all different kinds of groups from all over, from all the areas that we've lived in, because that's what we do, right? So when we move, like say when we moved to Huachuco, we'd go, okay, on Facebook Huachuco, and join a whole bunch of Huachuco Facebook groups, right? Same here. When we moved to Puerto Morelos, joined a bunch of Facebook groups in Puerto Morelos and Cancun and Playa del Carmen, whatever area we're going to go to learn about the area from real people that are actually there. Because there is a lot of good people in the world that do post, valuable information, right? That they're there, boots on the ground, right? So it's a good way to learn and reach out to people and ask for information or ask for help or whatever, right? So Facebook is really valuable that way when you're moving to an area, to join those groups, whatever area you're going to move to. Like when we moved to Lapa, we joined. So there wasn't too many groups in Lapa for expats, you know, there was a few, but not too many, so we joined what groups we could there. But it's a great way to learn stuff, about the area you're going into. Yeah, I think homeschooling is the way to go. To be honest with you, I really do. I think homeschooling is the way to go. That's my opinion, anyway. I think the schools are. I think they're messed up. Some of them, not all, but some of them. So, from what I've seen and what I've heard, anyway, I think the schools are a little bit messed up. I think homeschooling is the way to go. And then people say, "Oh, well, if I homeschool my kid, they're not going to have any interaction with other kids." Well, no, you put them in sports and take them out into the real world. You get them to join, different whatever they're interested in. Ballet, dancing, bowling, sports, whatever. You know, or just physically take them out with you into the real world. There's tons of stuff you can do with your child that's going to integrate them into society and let them associate with other kids, their same age. There's a lot of things you can do to have them integrate with other kids, versus going to school. But personally, if I had a child, he would definitely, or she would definitely be homeschooled. Most definitely, they would not be in school. No way. No way. I know a lot of people do homeschooling. It's getting bigger and bigger, for sure. And you can still hire a tutor. You can have if you're busy or whatever, you can have a tutor come to your house. You know, the French Foreign Legion. Now that sounds like work. I was in cadets when I was younger. We went to cadets, we went to Cubs. There, you have, and I don't know what they have in the USA, but in Canada they have like Navy cadets and Army cadets. I think there's air cadets too. Yeah, there's air cadets as well. But I was in Army cadets until we moved, and then I was in bowling. But schools have definitely changed over the years, like, but they haven't changed the curriculum, that's for sure. Not much anyway. So, oh man, no wonder I can't see you guys. I really do try to avoid the crap that's going on. Like, I know it's out there, right? But it's not like I'm burying my head in the sand. But I just want to live life and be happy. That's why I love getting out on the bike, or going for a walk. I think tomorrow I'm going to go for a walk. I'm all caught up on my videos really right now. I got some stuff for my friend Nathan I've been doing. So I finished up one of his videos today. I got a couple more to do, but I'll work on them tomorrow when I come back. But I think I'm going to go out in the morning. Today I rode to the beach. I just rode to the beach, and then I kind of hung around and watched the waves roll in down at the pier for a while. And then I went down to one of the entradas, another beach entrance, and watched the waves roll in there for a little bit. And then there's about 3 or 4 entradas I go up and down and go check out the beach at different areas. So go a block or 2 blocks and then go down the road up towards the beach. They call it the entrada. And then they got 2 of them there that has the platforms, and I sit up on the platforms and just watch the waves roll in and watch the people living life. It was pretty quiet, actually. It wasn't all that busy. I thought it would actually really be busier. And even downtown on the port side wasn't that busy. There wasn't a lot of people around. Not really. For high season, I'm really surprised. I imagine Cancun and Playa del Carmen, I imagine they're pretty busy. We'll find out Friday. We'll be in Playa del Carmen Friday. We got to catch the ferry, but it's going to be pretty early in the morning, so we'll see how that goes. I didn't know it existed either. Spanish Foreign Legion. Yeah, so I'm excited to get over to Cozumel on Friday. Hopefully the weather is good. They were calling for rain, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Oh, now they've changed it. Saturday thunder shower. So yeah, rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but rain all day Saturday. 50% chance. So that's the day we're going to be camping. Friday says pure clouds all day. No sun, just clouds. I don't believe that. We'll see though. Hopefully that's wrong. That's here though. I wonder what it's like in Cozumel. Won't be much different. Oh, Friday there they have thunder showers. Friday and Saturday. Jeepers. I hope the weather's half decent. We go meet our friends over there in Cozumel. Good gravy. Supposed to be at a beach club there all day Friday with them. Oh well. Yeah, Tulum I think is might be down over there, but Jennifer said she just read the other day that Cancun was at 80% capacity. So they're pretty full. That's what it said anyway. That's what she told me. I heard Playa del Carmen's getting busier too, but like I said, Puerto Morelos here, it's kind of quiet, right? Because it's a small little town, so not everybody wants to come here. The people want to go to where it's hip happening place, man. The people that come over here, they want to go, like I said, to Tulum or Cancun or Playa del Carmen, or they're just out on the resorts, right? You know, so it's a special type of person that's going to come here to a small little beach town, Puerto Morelos, that doesn't have a lot. I mean, there's a lot of restaurants, there's lots of restaurants here, a lot of shopping and whatnot. The beach is beautiful. It's not as crowded, definitely not, but yeah, it's just not. Even right now during high season, I'm going to go down there tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live on the beach tomorrow. I'll go down there and we'll see how busy it is. But I didn't walk anywhere today, but when I was down, like down at that one area on the beach, it probably was fairly busy. But then you go either direction and it just gets quieter and quieter. So, and I always go down to the quiet end. So, but I did go down where the bathrooms and that were at the busy area when I first got there, because I always bike down there and check it out, and it didn't look that crazy. And that was at like 1:30 in the afternoon, so like it wasn't like I was there early or late. It was, it was in the afternoon, really at peak time, and yeah, it didn't look all that busy at all. I mean, there was people there, don't get me wrong, not like it was empty, but it wasn't packed with people, that's for sure. Far from it. Far from it. Far from it. Oh, yeah, I know Alberta right now in Canada, they're getting a blizzard over there. My brother just posted something online about be careful driving because it's whiteout conditions and the roads are glare ice, and they're getting a blizzard snowstorm over there. And yeah, it's been cooler here too. Like we've been getting a north breeze, like it's 23 Celsius. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I've been that's cold, man, for me. I could wear long pants. We didn't even go to our aqua size today because yeah, so 73, like that's 73. That's chilly for me. It's funny how you get acclimated to the weather, Like you just become climatized, you know, like now it drops down to 24. I'm like, you know, and I imagine the pool was pretty cold today, so we didn't bother going to aquasize. So just wasn't in the mood with the cool weather. And it's been cool like this for the last few days. I mean, it warms up in the daytime, like it was 27 or whatever today. It was beautiful out when I was down at the beach. It was hardly any wind at all, no breeze, and the water was calm and clean, no sargassum. The water was beautiful. The beach was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. But it's been cooling down at night and in the morning. Like I said, it's 73 Fahrenheit, so 74 right now. Well, if you ever would told me 5 years ago that I'd be chilly at 23, I would have told you you're crazy. If I was in Jalapa, we'd be freezing for sure. Jalapa would be freezing. Jen would have mittens on right now. We were in Jalapa. She froze when we were there. She froze because we went from Merida to Jalapa, so from like one extreme to the other, and we moved there in the same in the fall. So yeah, she froze. She froze. It was cold. I was cold too. You wear blue jeans and long sleeve shirts, and actually have to put on socks and running shoes. But yeah, it's amazing how you become climatized. Like, you know, when we first moved to the Yucatan, I'd see the Yucatecans with in the wintertime, you know, with sweaters on and parkas, even parka. It was 23 degrees. I'd be like, it's not that cold. A parka, really? I mean, I wouldn't be wearing a parka, but I would have a hoodie on for sure. And yeah, I think, oh, you guys are crazy. It's not that cold, but yeah, you get climatized. Even in a matter of like 3 months, 4 months, you really start getting climatized. It's crazy how quickly you get climatized. It really is. It absolutely is. So, and we've had a lot of rain here lately. Like I've seen people have been saying that. I've read that a couple of times compared to other years. Been an excessive amount of rain this year for this time of year. Like the rainy season is supposed to be over. It didn't rain today. We didn't get no rain today. It was beautiful today, but it was cooler though. Like I said, it wasn't. It was 27. Like I say, right now it's. I don't know what it was this morning. I think it was probably about the same this morning. It was probably 22, 23 this morning. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be here. We'll be here. We haven't left Mexico over Christmas since we've been here. I've only left once since I've been here. Jennifer hasn't left at all. So, well, I'll get out and I'll do some walking around with GoPro and make some videos for you, and you can watch them. And I'll do some live streams. So live on location. So we'll keep up with those. The live on location, whether it be at the beach, wherever we are. So I'll probably go live on location in Cancun as long as the weather's half decent. We're doing that camping thing on Friday, so if you want to watch out for notifications on Friday and maybe Saturday too when we're in Cozumel at the beach club. I'll go live on location Friday and Saturday. Weather permitting, I'll go live on location. I mean, if it's pouring rain, I won't, but if it's just a light drizzle or whatever, it'll be okay. So Friday will be in Cozumel, and then Saturday we'll be doing the camping thing. So I hope the weather changes or is wrong. I really do. But it might say raining, but it's not going to rain all day. So, and it'll be a warm rain. So But I'll definitely go live on location though, even like if nothing else for a few minutes on both days. So that's one thing about being over here in this area. We have pretty good data, so the cell service is pretty good all around here. Not bad anyway. Good enough to go live anyway. Not like Jalapa was pretty spotty to go live on location in Jalapa. We did it a few times, like downtown. We did it. We could go live downtown. You know, there's only a few areas. Yeah, I'll make a video for an updated one of the ferry ride, because I did a ferry ride video a few years ago, but it's old and it actually did not bad for my little channel. I think I had almost got 1,000 views. Almost a whole 1,000 views, I think it almost got. So, but I'll do an updated video of that. And then I'll leave that separate because I think people are interested in that. So, yeah, and Christmas markets, yeah. I don't know what they're going to have here for Christmas markets, but we'll see what's going on. There's stuff, they got stuff going on every night now. Like there's vendors set up everywhere. You know, a lot of it's just food though, not really much for like trinkets and stuff. Like they had some pottery out the other night when we went to the fair, you know. Yeah, so we'll see what's going on anyway, and we'll try to capture as much as we can for you between live streams and then GoPro videos. The nighttime's better to do with the phone anyway for live streams because the GoPro doesn't pick up very good dark videos. But if there's half decent light, it'll be all right. So it depends how dark it is. So it turned out not bad at the fair the other night. Like we used the GoPro for that, and I made a video out of that. It turned out okay. There was enough light. The new GoPro is a little bit better than the older one, so that's why what almost changed me from buying the GoPro was because of the poor light. Like you need good light to shoot video with it. So the DJI has a good camera out that doesn't require as much lighting. It shoots way better at nighttime, but how much night footage do I actually do? So, and all of my attachments are for the GoPro, so some of them are interchangeable, but oh well. I do like the GoPro though, I do. So, and this one's been pretty good, this new one that I got. So, quite happy with it. So, but yeah, we'll do a live stream for sure over the holidays. We'll do a whole bunch of lives. So, that's kind of the plan now that we're in an area where we can actually do live streams. Huachuco wasn't that great in Huachuco either for live streams. Only in certain areas, you know, whereas here there's more towers and it's flat over here. There's no mountains, right? So the Yucatan Peninsula is pretty flat, very, very flat. So great for that. I was going to play a video tonight, like I said, but I decided just to drop it instead onto the channel. So I'm going to be dropping bonus videos here for the next little while till we get caught up, get rid of these biking videos. And I'll play these biking videos in the backdrop. So some live streams. So, but I think we'll just do that on Sunday. So I don't think Wednesday we'll do that. Edible treats. Yeah, well, we're gonna get out here a lot because we got to get over to the Colonial side and shoot videos over here. So there's a lot of restaurants now we want to try out over here. There's not a lot of street vendors here. There isn't. Very few. There's a couple down at Square, and then on the one drag over here, there's a guy. There's a few, but not a lot. Not like in Veracruz. Veracruz had a lot of vendors, lots. There's not as many. So, but maybe more will come out with the holidays coming. So, but yeah, we'll be getting out and doing videos of that for sure. For sure. We're going to be sticking around here for a while. I've been following that William, the guy that does the pool tricks. I'm sure everybody knows William. He was here in Mexico. He just left here not too long ago. He was over in Tulum. He was in Playa del Carmen for a while. Then he was in Cancun, and he went to Tulum, was staying there for a while. Young guy from Europe. He does the pool tricks. Young William. I like following him. He has some pretty cool videos. So pretty rustic, which is what I like. So nothing too fancy. Seems like a pretty good kid. He travels around quite a bit. So I just was watching one of his videos. He's now in Thailand, I think he said. Yeah, he's in Thailand, I believe. He's over in Asia. So he was saying, I asked him, what do you like better, there or here? And he said, he likes them both. Good answer, obviously. He's not going to make a decision like that. But he said it's a lot cheaper over there in Asia than it is here. What did he say? He said a percentage. Let me find his comment here. William, the pool trick guy. Hang on. Anyway, he said it was quite a bit cheaper over there in Asia anyway. Quite a bit cheaper. Here we go here. Oh, yeah, he's in Thailand. I like both, but Thailand is 3 times cheaper than Mexico and also very nice. Yeah, 3 times cheaper, which I've heard that. And I've been hearing that for a while. So that's kind of why I didn't come to Mexico because I thought it was cheap. I came to Mexico because I love Mexico. But now I'm thinking about going to Thailand, or not Thailand, but Philippines, over to Asia because it's cheap. So it might be a better option for retirement over there. So your dollar is going to go a little bit further. Not going to be going next year or anything like that, but we're definitely going to. I want to look into it anyway. Jennifer's not 100% sold on it, so we'll see. But I know I keep hearing it's a lot cheaper over there, so a lot cheaper, 3 times cheaper, according to William. But I've seen other videos too. I've watched other YouTubers. Nobody I really follow specifically, but just Google or YouTube searched, over there in Southeast Asia and watched a few videos on people posting about the cost of living over there and doing restaurant tours and, dining out. And like you can go over there and dine out for like $4, $5 US, or even less, depending on what you're eating. I mean, you can eat here cheap too, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. This looks really beautiful over there. And it's always has intrigued me for a lot of years, even before I moved to Mexico, Asia, because it looks so beautiful. I work with a lot of Filipinos back home in Canada in the kitchen. So, they were always showing me pictures and how beautiful it is in the Philippines and all over Asia, So, and then I done other research on it before we even moved to Mexico, before I even really did YouTube videos. And it's always been in the back of my mind to go there and explore Asia at some point in time, Southeast Asia, at some point in time in my life. So I'd really like to go over there before I kick the bucket. Yeah, well, it looks like it, from what I'm hearing and seeing online, yeah, it looks like it's good quality and, yeah, cheaper. From the research that I've done, looks like you get more bang for your buck. So not only is it cheaper, but you're also getting more bang for your buck. So I don't know. I'm not there. So but just what you see online, what you see on YouTube, and so, and they're all saying the same thing, that it is cheaper than here. And you can see in the videos how beautiful it is. So there's no denying how beautiful it actually is there. It's freaking beautiful. Looks beautiful there. The beaches look absolutely pristine, super super clean, super very very nice. It looks like the areas that I've seen on videos anyway. They look absolutely beautiful. I'm sure there's bad areas too, just like everywhere, but it looks pretty darn nice anyway. And I keep hearing it's cheaper, so I said nothing's written in stone. We're going to be here for a couple years, so you got to put up with us for a couple more years here in Puerto Morelos. So we're going to stay here for a while. So we have no plans on leaving here for at least 2 years. So we've signed a year lease already, and we'll likely sign another year. So that's kind of the plan. Oh, hey, thanks, Susan. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. Well, shout out to all you guys. Thanks for hopping on, everybody. There, let's give you a drum roll. See if I can find the drum roll here. Where is the drum roll? Let's go to the drum roll. Background sound effects. There you go. Cheers to all you guys. You got the drum roll. Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Cambodia is cheaper for sure. Yeah, well, like anywhere, I imagine it's where depends where you are, right? Like Mexico can be cheaper too if you go inland and get away from the gringos. If you go into the mountains to a small puebla, you can live dirt cheap, and you shop locally. That's a thing. I mean, you can live cheap here too. Don't get me wrong. And even there's some beach towns where you can live cheaper than here, I'm sure. So we're just in Gringo Landy over here, so everything's going to be a little bit more money, right? You pay for the convenience, right, of everything, right? So that's what it is. You're paying for the convenience, just like anywhere in the world, you know. But yeah, I'm sure there's places in the Philippines that are, pretty much on par to here. Like you said, not much difference. You would know more than me, that's for sure. I've never been there. I have no idea. I'm just going by what I see online. So, and we all know how that goes. What my grandpappy said, only believe half of what you see, and now with AI, you can't even believe what you see anymore. You can't believe nothing anymore with AI. Enlist? What are you stuck on the army for? You trying to get us all enlisted or what? Just going on and on about the army. I got more comments about the army, like to enlist in the army. We don't want to join the army. Yeah, I would love to go over there to that part of the world. 1000%, I would love it. One day, I'm hoping. I just got to. Well, I don't know if it's not that Jennifer's not sold on it, but we'll see. Yeah, Bali, I imagine that'd be expensive. You figure it's cheaper than here? I have no idea. It looks beautiful over there. It looks absolutely beautiful. Well, thanks for hopping on, everybody. I really appreciate it. Been rambling here for 40 some minutes already. Yeah, I've never been, like, I've only been, the places I've been is in the USA, a lot of places in the USA, never to California, but a lot of places in the US, been to Dominican, Jamaica, and Mexico. That's it. That's the only places I've been. Well, and then a cruise. We did a cruise, and we were in an island off Honduras, and we were over in Belize for a little bit. So I don't really count that. So we did a cruise one year. So I don't really count that. But yeah, I've never been to any of those places. And Europe too. Like I'd love to go to Europe, but man, it's super expensive over there. Definitely can't afford Europe. Definitely can't afford Europe. Unless I'm sleeping in hostels. So, uh, yeah, the army is a cheap way to go. Maybe that's what she's getting at. Yeah, join the army and be free. Almost free. It's almost free. Yeah. I wanted to join the army when I was younger. I did. I had full intentions of joining the army because I was in cadets. I have a lot of cousins that went into the army, right from Navy cadets and Sea cadets, and another cousins in the army. A lot of relatives in the army, and I had full intentions of joining the army when I was younger, but never happened. Never happened. I wanted to though. Life got in the way. I should have. I wish I would have. Kind of one of those regrets, right? Life regrets. We all have them. 3 hots and a cot. That's right. Plus travel. What a deal. Exactly. Yeah, it's that's I thought about it more than anything was just to be for my reason, the reasoning that I wanted to join the army was for the health benefits and to see the world. So travel and the health benefits because they're going to keep you in shape, right? Because when I was younger, I never started smoking until I was like 18. I was pretty healthy when I was younger. Like got ready when I was 16. I started smoking weed when I was 16. But up until then, I didn't smoke cigarettes. I wasn't a drinker. I've never been a drinker, never. And I didn't start smoking cigarettes till I was 18. All 16, 17, I never smoked, just weed. And I mean, I wasn't, you know, I was not hardcore, but I smoked a lot. I smoked weed. So, but I wanted to be healthy. So that's what I thought for joining the army. But oh, well, I'm gonna go fill up my water because we got a few minutes left. So Jennifer can keep you company. She's on chat there. Yeah, and it provides education too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, free education. So, and you get paid. You get paid on top of it. So you get an education, you get paid, you get exercise, you get free food, you get to travel. Like, why didn't I join the army? What the heck is wrong with me? I should have joined the army. Oh man. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Jennifer's all wrapped up in a blanket over there. Got a blanket around her bottom half. Gotta have some ice, man. So I gotta start getting ready for our big camping trip here. I'm charging the battery backup here that we have, our little battery bank. Charging that just in case. Maybe take that with us to Cozumel too when we go. You're really trying to push us into the army, aren't you? Go to Ukraine to the Foreign Legion. Hard pass. Too late now, man. Too late for that. Too late for me anyway. I'm going to be 59 this year, next year. 59 in June. Crazy. I can't believe it. Big 5'9". Less than 2 years, I'll be 60. Holy crap. Oh my God. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Where the heck does life go? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're meant to be here too. We love it here, man. We got pretty blessed to be here. So no complaints, not right now anyway. Special for a person who retired. Okay, I'm sold. I'm gonna join. When I turn 60, I'll go join. Maybe me and Jen can join together. Do they have couple units? Units for couples? Yeah, we really like it here, man. I'm glad we didn't end up in Cancun. It's just too busy over there in frickin' Cancun. We're gonna go on Saturday when we go camping. We're gonna go early and kind of explore that area where we're going because it looks like a cool area there according to Google Maps. Kind of on the other side of the mangrove, so it's across from the hotel zone. So the hotel zone's got that big body of water, the mangroves on the west side. So, and then you got the Caribbean on the other side. So we're going to go over there and check that out. There's an area across the lagoon there in the mangroves I want to go explore. There's a shopping center and whatnot over there. So maybe go check that out. Go early, make a day of it. Make a day of it and then head out to that beach early on Saturday. So yeah, go hang out over there. And I do want to get out south of Cancun where we went last time to the beachway out there. So I might save that till after, well, I will be after the new year. We'll go over there after the new year, go for a drive down the peninsula out there. Check it out. It was nice back there. It was so nice. So nice. The beaches are a little bit nicer over around Cancun. They are. They're a little bit nicer over there. And kind of, it's right in the bay. Depending where you are, the water can be a little bit choppier though, but the beaches are nice over there. So we'll go hang out over there sometime. Yeah, just slaving away here, getting stuff done, getting caught up on videos. I got my Friday videos done already. I just got to do the description and make a thumbnail for it. It's pretty raw, pretty natural. So there's going to be a lot of background noise because we're down at the fair walking around. So me and Jennifer do some dancing down there. So they were supposed to be like a food fair, but I think the rain kept a lot of vendors away, or they just closed early, or they didn't show up at all. There wasn't very many food vendors down there at all. But that's on Friday's video. There's going to be we had birria down there from one of the street vendors. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was 150 pesos for the packet. So for one person. And I don't think that included a drink. I think that was 3 tacos. It might have been a drink, 1 drink included maybe. It was 3 birria tacos and then your consomme, So whether it come with a drink or not, I can't remember. It was 150 pesos anyway, and it was really good. Like they were good, and the consomme was good. Like if the consomme had a lot of meat in it, they put meat right in the consomme. It wasn't just a broth. It was pretty tasty though, and they loaded it up too. There was a lot of meat in there. But I got a video dropping another one where we had birria on the way to the beach, and that was really good. The girl added me on Facebook there, and she asked me for the video. I said, "Well, I haven't made it yet, but when I make it, I'll send it to you." Because I was flying the drone around there, and I flew it's kind of like outside inside, so kind of at a strip mall, but then the tables are outside with just a cover. So anyway, I flew the drone in there, and we were sitting right by the till, and the girl was standing there at the till, and Jennifer was sitting at the table, and I flew the drone right up to them, and they're just staring at the drone there. So she seen me making the video anyway, and then I went in with the GoPro, and I was videotaped her chopping the birria meat up. Oh man, it was so tender. It was so good. So that's coming up in a while. So we're all caught up now with videos. So other than the biking ones from Oaxaca, so you'll be seeing videos dropping from here. So the one that I dropped, the live one there, that was an hour long. That was just from the other day during the live stream. So you can see me carrying the gimbal around and whatnot. But I kind of left it because I didn't cut out too much. There was a couple of times where I had the GoPro up because I had the GoPro mounted on my chest. I kind of like that view actually. I've only used it a few times. It's actually great for the bike. With the other bike, it didn't work very well because with my other mountain bike, I was leaned over like this. So it kind of looked at the ground more. But with this bike, I'm sitting up like this. So it gives a really good perspective of riding the bike because you just see my hands out like this. It looks like you're on the bike. So it's pretty cool. So I like it. So I didn't, I got it out there. So I've only used it a few times, and I've got the head mount one too. I've used that before when we were in the Yucatan when we were kayaking in the Yucatan. I had it mounted on my head, look like a dork. But it worked great though because it's not in the way, and then you get a good view, right? It's up here on top of your head, the GoPro. So yeah, I've only used that mount a couple of times, but I'm going to use this chest mount more often, and then it leaves my hands free too, right? So yeah, it works good. So yeah, there was a couple times in there where I edited out where I had my hand right in front of the camera and whatnot. So, but yeah, overall it turned out good. That's why I just left it raw and natural. For the people that want to watch it, go ahead. If not, say la vie. Whatever. Can't make everybody happy. I learned that in life a long time ago. Can't make everybody happy. You learn that being a cook, being a chef. Can't make everybody happy. Yeah, I love the birria, man. And the El Hombre is one of my favorite too. The birria, that's my two favorite is the birria, El Hombre, and the what's the other one there? The meat on the stick, the pastor, that one. But yeah, the El Hombre and birria are definitely my two favorite for sure. Absolutely. And they had the blue corn tortillas over here too, which was nice. So I've been eating those at home, and I like them. They're small. They're not very big. They're a little bit smaller than the flour ones by a bit. So, okay, I'll get right on that. The football game on Friday, sure. I see you're trying to push sports on us and trying to get us to join the army. What the heck's going on over there? I don't want to watch football. No, I'm going to be Friday. Well, I'm going to be in Cozumel, but then Friday evening, 7 p.m., I'll be I'll be at home, probably on the computer. I play this war game. I'll probably be playing my war game Friday night for a while because Friday and Saturday we have big war battles. So I usually dedicate about an hour, well, more than that, probably 2 hours on Fridays and 2 hours on Saturdays for that, roughly. So I got to get on in the morning and then again before bed. So maybe not quite 2 hours, but pretty close. So 2 hours Friday, 2 hours Saturday, I dedicate to that. Kind of my hobby. It can't all be about the beaches and birria and tacos, man. It's got to be about some quality wartime with my amigo friends. So, oh well. Lots of money. Okay. Well, good luck. Hope you win the jackpot. I would go to a football game. I would have loved to have gone in the USA to a big baseball or sporting, football, baseball, any type of sporting event in the US. That would have been so cool. We went to the hockey game in Vegas. That was pretty freaking cool. We went to watch the Vegas play. They played Calgary. I don't remember what's their team called. The Vegas Knights, or what's it? What are they called? Vegas Knights? What's that? Oh, I can't hear what she's saying. But yeah, we went to the hockey game in Vegas. They played Calgary. That was quite a few years ago. It was right after, it wasn't long after Vegas got their hockey team. They had a pretty good hockey team. So I think they still do have a pretty good hockey team. It was a lot of fun anyway. It was actually weird. We go there and we go up to the window and the lady's like, oh no, it's standing room only and the seats are like super expensive. Sold out, standing room only. So we walk away defeated. And then there was another wicket. I can't remember what it was, but we decided to go back. There was a reason why. We went back up again to another wicket, to another window. And we asked, and they're like, yeah, it's standing room, and I can give it for, I don't know, it was a lot cheaper anyway than the first time we asked. I don't know why. So we went up to one window. They told us there was like outrageously priced. It was outrageous for standing room. So we went back up, and anyway, so we go in, it's standing room. They were a lot cheaper. So we go in and we go up there, and it's on top of a platform. So it's kind of it's like on the, not the very top tier, but it's up in the, I'll say third level or whatever. And it's kind of at the top of the stairs. So there's a big, open area at the top of the stairs. And they've got it roped off. And there's a lot of people standing there, and there's the food is not far away, and the security kept coming by and telling people to get away from the stairs, and nobody, and like people are like, okay, you guys have overbooked this stadium, you've oversold tickets, so there's no place for people to stand and watch the game, so they're trying to see the bloody hockey game, and they've oversold the tickets, like the place was packed. Like I said, they had people standing, but they kept coming by and saying, oh, get away from the stairs, get away from the stairs, fire has. You know what? No, there's nowhere to stand to watch the freaking game. So finally, like they would come and then people would leave, they'd tell them to leave. So they'd step back, a little bit. And as soon as the security was gone, then it would fill back up again. It was just forever nonstop like that for about an hour, probably. Pretty close anyway. And then finally, I think they just gave up because nobody was listening to them. It was like, it's ridiculous. And I even told the security guy, because I got told to move one time. And I said, look, you guys have oversold tickets to this game. You can't see the bloody game. There's too many people here. And we're standing up trying to watch the game. If there's a fire, we'll get out of the way. But we want to be able to see the game. We paid money to come here to see the game. And, it was crazy. It was fun, though. We had a great time. We had a great time. It was just packed. I couldn't believe how packed the stadium was. Yeah. Yeah, going to a sporting event in the USA is next level for sure. Next level. So here I got to go to a wrestling match, good wrestling match in Cancun. It's on my bucket list, but I would have loved to have gone to a football game or a baseball game in the US, especially baseball, because baseball is about heckling the umpire and drinking a lot of beer. That's what baseball is. Heckling the umpire and drinking a lot of beer and heckling the everybody, heckling the players on the field. That's what we did in Canada anyway. Oh my God, it was so much fun. And drinking a lot of beer. Drinking beer and heckling. All in fun though, just ribbing. All in fun. That was back when people had thick skin and they could actually take a joke. So, oh well, good times, good times. Unfortunately, I only made it to the hockey game. That was it. So, but it was a lot of fun, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. And what the heck? I think we had Jen went and got us a burger. So poor little Jennifer, you know, she's only 5 foot something. So it was hard for her to see. And I was getting her to go in front of me. We were standing at the stairs and I wasn't giving up that spot. If you give it up, we would have lost it to some 6 foot guy come and stand in front of us. So I was getting Jen to stand in front of me so she could see the hockey game. 5 foot nothing, yeah. So I'd get her to come stand in front of me so she could see the game. Jen really likes hockey. Well, she likes some sporting events. She likes going to the sporting events. So anyway, my friend, I'm going to log out. It's been over an hour and 1 minute, a couple people on here. So God bless everybody out there. Peace on earth. Be kind to one another as always. Magic Crate, Sean, Susan, thanks for hopping on. Thanks for being on the chat. And whoever else was on the chat. I know Jennifer, thanks for being on the chat. That's it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you guys. Take care. And if I don't see you before Christmas, which I'm sure I will, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that good stuff. And yeah, see you on Sunday, hopefully. Adios. Hasta luego. We'll be back here Sunday. Lots to talk about Sunday because we have Cozumel and we have Cancun Friday, Saturday. So busy, fun-filled weekend. So Sunday we'll have lots to talk about. And I will make a video to play in the background so you don't have to look at my face all the time close. We'll play a video in the background. Adios. God bless. Take care, everybody. Peace. Peace on earth.